Hey there, welcome back. This podcast is all about living simply, slowly, and mindfully. Today, I want to share with you the things I've let go of to make my life feel lighter and more peaceful. Maybe you'll find something here that makes sense for you too. The first thing I decided to let go of is overthinking. In the past, my mind felt like a noisy room. I worried about what other people thought of me, whether I was good enough, if I'd made the right choice. I replayed conversations in my head. Did I say something wrong? Should I have done it differently? But I learned that most of the time, overthinking solves nothing. It just makes small problems feel bigger. Now, when I catch myself overthinking, I pause, take a breath, and ask, can I do something about this right now? If yes, I act. If no, I let it be. I remind myself, not every thought deserves my attention. Life feels calmer when my mind is quiet. The second thing is letting go of being busy all the time. I used to feel proud when my calendar was full, meetings, plans, tasks, calls. Being busy made me feel important, but deep down I was tired. I had no time for myself, for my family, or for the things I truly loved. So I started to say no. I choose what really matters, and I don't feel guilty about doing less. Sometimes the most important thing to do is nothing at all. Resting is not wasted time. It's how I refill my energy. The third thing is letting go of talking badly to myself. There were days I told myself, you're not good enough. You should be more successful. You're too slow. It felt normal to be my own worst critic, but now I know if I wouldn't say it to a friend, I shouldn't say it to myself. So when negative thoughts appear, I talk to myself kindly. I say, I'm doing my best. I'm allowed to rest. I am enough. This small change made my mind feel softer and my days feel lighter. The next thing is letting go of buying things I don't truly need. Before, I used to shop when I was bored, sad, or stressed. I thought new clothes or gadgets would make me feel better. But every time, that feeling didn't last long. Soon, the excitement faded and I wanted something new again. I ended up with a house full of things I didn't even use. Now, I pause before I buy anything. I ask myself, do I really need this? Will I still love it next month? Next year? Most of the time, the answer is no. By buying less, I have more space, more money, and more peace in my mind. Another thing I've let go of is relationships that drain my energy. I used to keep in touch with everyone. Old friends, work contacts, people I didn't really connect with anymore. Some conversations felt forced. Some people only called when they needed something. I realized my time and energy are precious. I want to spend them on people who truly care, who listen, who support and respect me. It's not about cutting people off harshly. It's about creating healthy distance. A small circle, but full of trust, is better than many empty connections. I've also stopped trying to make everyone happy. I used to say yes to things I didn't want to do. Extra work, invitations I didn't enjoy, favors I didn't have time for. I was afraid people would think I was rude or selfish if I said no. But saying yes to others while saying no to myself made me tired and resentful. Now I remind myself, I can't please everyone, and that's okay. It's not my job to be liked by everyone. It's my job to live in a way that feels true to who I am. So I choose carefully what I say yes to, and I'm not afraid to say no. One of the hardest things I've had to let go of is perfectionism. I used to believe that everything I did had to be perfect. My work, my home, even my conversations. If something wasn't perfect, I felt like I failed. But chasing perfection is exhausting, and it's impossible. Now I remind myself, done is better than perfect. I allow myself to make mistakes, to learn, to grow. Good enough is sometimes really enough. And when I let go of perfectionism, I started enjoying life more, because I no longer wait for everything to be just right before I can be happy. Another thing I've let go of is spending too much time on social media. I used to scroll for hours looking at other people's lives, what they have, where they travel, what they buy. Most of the time it made me feel like I wasn't doing enough. So I started to set boundaries. I unfollowed accounts that didn't inspire me. I turned off notifications. Sometimes I even take breaks for days. Instead of spending hours online, I read, take a walk, or just sit quietly. Life feels slower and more real when I'm not constantly comparing myself through a screen. Connected to that is letting go of FOMO, the fear of missing out. I used to feel anxious when I thought others were doing something fun or interesting without me. I worried I'd fall behind if I didn't keep up with every trend. But now I remind myself that I don't have to do everything, know everything, or be everywhere. It's okay to miss out, because every no is a yes to something else. A yes to rest. A yes to time with my loved ones. A yes to myself. The last thing I've learned to let go of is the habit of rushing. I used to move fast, eat fast, work fast, think fast, always trying to finish one thing so I could move to the next. But I never felt like I actually lived any moment fully. Now I try to slow down. I eat slowly. I listen fully. I walk mindfully. When I slow down, I notice the small details, the warmth of the sun, the sound of leaves, my own breath. Life feels richer when I'm not in a hurry to reach the end. Each time I let go of something, I make space for something better. Peace, clarity, gratitude. Maybe not all of these will make sense for you, and that's okay. But I hope you find your own things to let go of in your own time. Because sometimes less really is more. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take a little pause.